I told him he had a present coming tonight. This is it. Everyone attending this conference and all the people who gathered at conferences like this one since the early 1990s has benefited from Gaylon White's support of the industrial design community. When word began to circulate that Gaylon was being considered for this award, the emails and the phone calls and the letters of support came pouring in. We heard from designers all over the world representing every type of design practice, but the loudest, most passionate advocacy for Gaylon's value to the design community came from the education sector. In the past decade, there's been no stronger or more influential supporter of industrial design education than Gaylon White. It was Gaylon who saw that the connection between material suppliers and industrial designers didn't make sense, and he intended to correct it. One output of this work is the Eastman Innovation Lab, a series of case studies and a website that has created an ongoing dialogue between industrial designers and material suppliers for the betterment of both communities. On one hand, Eastman's Innovation Lab highlighted IDSA and its members to the public, to the plastics industry, and to manufacturers of products throughout the world. On the other, Gaylon's work has shown how a manufacturer of materials, through intention and design research, can become a supplier of sustainable manufacturing materials. If you ask Gaylon, he probably wouldn't distinguish between the two communities. However, he's a great builder of bridges. Gaylon White is also a quiet hero for design educators everywhere. During the early development of IDSA's Ocala Guide, he immediately recognized the potential impact of such a program and worked diligently to secure substantial funding from Eastman. Throughout the years, Gaylon has also helped ensure the continuance of IDSA national conferences, district conferences, and educator symposiums by making Eastman resources available and providing funding, even when the money was tight. One year his budget was cut 70%, but he gave what limited funds he had to support the conference. Gaylon has invested time, energy, and personal career capital to develop a mature, long-term relationship with IDSA. He has taken the time to know what industrial design is about and has actually become a significant consumer of industrial design services. In a letter of support for Gaylon, IIT's Jean-Paul Couz wrote, "The surprising aspect in Gaylon receiving this recognition now is it hadn't happened years earlier." Gaylon, you're a great champion of design, and we are incredibly grateful for this stewardship, your support, and your friendship. An amazing number of people in today's design community treasure your contributions. Countless future members of the design community will surely benefit from the legacy that you have given us. We couldn't be more proud to present you with IDSA's Personal Recognition Award. I think all of you, hang on. I think all of you would feel the same way as I do when I read the quote by Shakespeare, "More is thy due than more than all can pay." Thank you, Gaylon White.
nice obituary. But my mother wrote it. I knew something was up when I saw my youngest son Rory in the back of the room with his beautiful girlfriend, Lisa. Earlier today at a luncheon, I got the thing of the conference all screwed up. I call it DYI instead of DIY. But I was really on to something because what it was is do yourself in. And I've also come up with another one for you because this is the way I feel about design. PYO, put yourself out. So I'm very proud to be honored by this group. I have been asked many times by my colleagues at Eastman about when we're having this conference. And they've always, early on, they thought about it as a trade show. And I would say, no, not a trade show. It's a family reunion. So thank you for welcoming me and my colleagues into your family. Thank you.
Let's have another applause for tonight's honoree.